This is a weapons comparison video between two most popular SMGs, is a RUS and the PDW, the most effective and identical SMGs in Call of Duty Mobile. So we will go through tons of comparison tests and there are a lot of things that you need to know about. Hey guys, if you are new to this channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button and click on that bell to never miss a new update. The first comparison is damage. Comparing the weapon stats, accuracy, range and fire rate is better with the RUS, whereas the damage of the PDW is extremely high. In fact, it has the highest damage of all the SMGs. The range of the weapon is extremely low, so to make it very effective, you have to always engage in close range fight. The RUS has rate of fire of 800 RPM and the PDW has moderate rate of fire of 766 RPM. The RUS has default magazine capacity of 36, which can be increased to 44 with an extended magazine, whereas the PDW has default magazine capacity of 50, which is pretty much enough for a SMG, but it can be increased to 58 with an extended magazine, which I do not recommend you to use with. Within range of 15 meters, the single bullet of RUS will deal damage of 25, require 4 bullets to take down your opponent, whereas the single bullet of PDW will deal damage of 21, require 5 bullets. For range up to 25 meters, RUS will deal damage of 19, require 6 bullets, whereas the PDW will deal damage of 17, require 6 bullets. For the range up to 50 meters, the RUS will deal same amount of damage, require 6 to 7 bullets, and PDW will significantly drop off its damage to 15, require almost 7 to 8 bullets to take down your opponent. Hence, the PDW will be useless weapon for long range fight. The RUS will be very useful weapon for range up to 25 meters and PDW will be very effective weapon for range up to 17 meters. The next test is ADS comparison where we will compare the scope in and out time for each weapon. Comparing with AR, the SMGs does have faster ADS time. Without quick draw, the RUS will take 205 millisecond to scope in and PDW will take around 214 millisecond to scope in. It means the ADS time is similar for both the weapons. But with the help of quick draw mag, the scope in time is even reduced where the RUS will take 188 millisecond to scope in and PDW will take 191 millisecond to scope in the weapon. But with no scope, the RUS will scope in even much faster, require 145 milliseconds. On the other hand, the PDW will take 130 millisecond to scope in, which I think is the fastest time to scope in any SMG. However, both weapons does have clear iron sights. The scope out time for RUS was 263 milliseconds and for PDW was 254 milliseconds. The movement speed for both weapons where the sprint and strafe speed are identical. Meaning of sprint is running a distance and then strafe is when you're aiming someone and moving your character from side to side when you're ADS. So in ADS comparison, there are a lot of similarities between the RUS and the PDW. The next test is rate of fire comparison. The rate of fire is the frequency at which a particular weapon can fire. The rate of fire of RUS is 800 RPM and PDW is 766 RPM. As the RUS has high rate of fire, it will have lower time to kill ratio. The time to kill ratio for 4 bullets is 237 milliseconds, for 5 bullets is 312 milliseconds, for 6 bullets it will take around 387 milliseconds and for 7 bullets it will take around 462 milliseconds to take down your opponent. For PDW, the time to kill ratio for 4 bullets is 247 milliseconds, for 5 bullets is 325 milliseconds, for 6 bullets is 403 milliseconds and for 7 bullets it will take around 482 milliseconds to kill your enemy. Hence, with the help of RUS, you can kill your opponent 10 to 15 milliseconds faster than the PDW. Without fast mag, the RUS will take 2.4 seconds to reload and with fast mag, you can reload the weapon 0.7 seconds faster. On the other hand, without fast mag, the PDW will take 2.5 seconds to reload and with fast mag, you can reload the weapon 0.6 seconds faster. Instead of using extended mag for PDW, you can use fast mag to reduce the weapon reload time by 0.6 seconds. For each SMG, the material penetration is low. So if you like to wallbang, you can always equip FMJ to increase the material penetration of the weapon. Next test is recoil comparison. Without foregrip, for close range fight, the RUS and PDW has almost negligible recoil. In mid-range combat, the first few bullets of RUS was pretty much stable, but after few shots, there is increase in vertical and horizontal recoil, which is pretty much hard to manage. Whereas the PDW will have slightly increase in vertical recoil, which is manageable. But for long range combat, the RUS will have an extremely high recoil. The recoil will go up and to the sides equally. So foregrip is one of the most essential attachment for the RUS. And PDW will have random recoil, however the foregrip is not very essential attachment for this weapon. With foregrip for close range fight, again the RUS and PDW will have almost negligible recoil. Even in mid-range combat, the PDW will have almost negligible recoil, and the RUS will have bit horizontal recoil, which is manageable. For long range fight, the RUS will have good stability and increase in vertical as well as horizontal recoil, whereas the PDW will have slightly increase in vertical recoil and horizontal recoil. So it's better to use these weapons for mid to close range fight. Next test is hipfire accuracy. The RUS and PDW has good hipfire accuracy, and if you want to increase the hipfire accuracy, so always use laser sight. It will increase the accuracy by 10 points. Now let's test the sound of each weapon and learn how far they can be heard, and pay close attention for this particular test. I request you to increase the volume of your device, and for each weapon we will compare it with and without suppressor. The suppressor not only reduces the range of the weapon, but it also reduces the weapon audible distance.
Let's go this way.
Without suppressor, the RUS and PDW was clearly audible till 60 meters. When I used suppressor, it reduced the sound of weapon and it was only audible till 35 meters for each weapon. It means that your enemies has to come closer to hear the sound of your weapon. However, if you are engaging in long range fight, then suppressor will have some advantage. So that's it guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comments which weapon you're going to use after watching this video. And I have made a special weapon comparison playlist for you guys, so click right here. I'll see you next time.